Hey, hello, welcome back. That was quite a short break. It's still atypical with Ross to cast Doesn't Fall and Friends versus 1RPC, the Frenchies from Miller playing against the NA guys. And yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting match, even though we can already we can give Doesn't Fall a big as the big favorite to win this match.
Hello there, absolutely. Well, I'm glad to be here. It was a short break indeed,
Yep.
but that's why we're all eager and we're still on the mood to
Yeah.
cast you guys that nice game. We're going to play on Paris Eastern Grove, and it will be a Nancy versus Vanu match, which is something you don't see that much there.
We don't see that much NC. I just believe that NC is the first pick for a one PC. Therefore, they just inherited the faction anyway.
Absolutely.
Because we just to select the faction at the beginning of every match, there is a coin toss, and if there is an issue with two teams having the same faction as the first choice, the winner of the coin toss take his first choice, and the loser takes the second choice. But yeah, since there is no conflict, basically the two teams can play their main faction, and one RPC being NC mains, makes sense that they are NC main as well. It was the case for Vodi last year. We were NC mains, and we played NC pretty much for the entire tournament.
You never have really a lot of trouble to play NC on Jaeger because it's not the favorite faction, obviously.
Yeah, just because the anchor is a tad bit underperforming to the Orion and the MSWR. So we're still on that packed plan side to night/evening, DAF versus 1RPC, and we have two quick match right after it, D5WN versus BRTD, and Fiji versus TBD. So yeah, as soon as the match ends, we will not go into interview because we have to send off the stream really quickly, so Gelos can come and take the stream for the next match. So yeah, we will be as quick as possible. So we are playing Paris, an LA oriented map, I would say. And some LAs we do have two LAs on both sides, Jade and Chile for Doesn't Fall and Friend, and for 1RPC we will have Hanulos and Marcassin, but no bolts for 1RPC.
Noble for 1RPC indeed. At the start, at least, we know from a fact that Nail can bolt.
Okay, guys.
Needs
we will get started next tick on 0. That is 1 minute 20 seconds. 1
and the
minute
match is going
20
to start
seconds.
very quickly, apparently. So
Yeah. We just need to
just go right at the action
switch.
there.
Yeah. So yeah, Nailo, you were saying very good as an heavy, very good in general. Especially he's the guy with the most experience in 1RPC in 6v6.
The strongest asset. Yes.
Yes. Oh yes, definitely. Has played PIL Invitational for WoA actually. And yeah, has the most experience, and he can flex onto the bolt. So if
Okay, guys,
was needed to take the
sorry, the
bolt,
stream is having to do a 1 minute delay there. I've had to read my whisper.
yeah.
Next tick 0, we'll start next tick 0. That is in 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute 35 seconds.
Oh well, that's
so yeah,
better talking.
Give us a bit
Nice.
more time to talk.
Yes.
So, but it, especially on Paris, the map that we are going to play, the bolt is not mandatory. It can be good on on one of the side, but it's not mandatory. And a bolt we will have on the Doesn't Fall and Friend side with Hick playing the bolt.
Absolutely. So we're going. It's a pretty much. It's not a favorite match there for 1RPC because Doesn't Fall is known to have
start.
A very nice and strong team. So 1RPC will need to be very flexible and rely a lot on Nailo's performance, I'd say, because he's going to be the anchor of that team, if I can say so myself.
Yeah, I really agree with you. We've seen Doesn't Fall have an amazing match yesterday. Was really close, even though I think they lost. I believe they lost. don't remember the score, but
30 seconds.
yeah, I really think that one RPC need Nalo to have a stellar performance keep
20 seconds.
afloat in this game. Otherwise, it's just going to be a nightmare. I don't really give one RPC any chance to take the win. To
10
be frank,
seconds.
here on to Paris, but we will
Well,
see.
we shall
Only
see.
the future will
5,
tell,
4,
and maybe I'm wrong
3,
to
2,
already
1,
put one RPC
begin.
in the grave.
Well, let's say you called it.
Let's say I called it. DAF is going to win.
We shall see. Match is starting, so everybody's going in on that A point. Let's see what's going on there.
More like going into the L. Chile with the flash already, and Jade already onto the aggression. One of the LA fall down. Anulos forced to go back onto the stairs, so no one really died on the side of,
Nope.
of VS, at least for the LAs. But the battle for the L definitely belongs to the VS. One flank was coming in onto the balcony from one of the LAs. It's not successful though. Anulos goes down. And yeah, pretty much building belongs to VS, even though now we have upstairs more NC coming in.
Yes, absolutely. We still have the
Oh,
point
Chile.
for VS, but a strong opposition, and a strong NC opposition, I'd say, on the L-shaped building. They're pushing on top. They can't deny
Chile.
the flank from Spaceman there. They seem to have a grasp on it, so... Yes, VS has been rebooted from there. They still have the point though. Is NC going to try to get it? Yes, Nile going on point. We still have an NC presence on the roof with Annulus there as a light assault. Let's see if VS can regroup and push that.
Oh yeah, it was a bit sneaky here. Jade was not really expecting Anulos to be there. Anulos has quite a bad timing as Chile is join back the roof. Anulos does get the kill onto Chile. Really important to get that kill. Does give the tie into the match.
Yes.
11
Killing
to 11.
ninjas.
So and yeah, it does give one RPC the full control of the building.
Well, now the roof apparently is VS. Double LA is pushing on the balcony there. One flash going in.
They are not expected.
Oh,
They
and
were
are
not
they
expecting the LAs.
No, not at all. Not at all. You should have expected that, but lots of things
Ah.
to think, obviously. And now Hansi is just going down there. Anulos can get one kill at least. He manages to go up safely. Let's see. Oh, Chili Pili just tagging him. And now VS is coming back on the point, having L-shape under control again.
Control of the point as well. Past the middle point, nearly past the middle point. I think on the capture timer. So VS forced NC forced to repush into the L. Marcassin forced to play into the orange box because of the bolter.
Kobe now, one going down, two going down. That's a successful team wipe from VS. We have the light assault though pushing there. Marcassin takes one, gets killed. At least he had the trade there.
Yeah, very important to get the trade. Get the last kill will allow the reinforcement to have an easier life, and reinforcements are coming really quickly. Anilus goes down, but does take down Jade in the process.
So that's a trade again. And
Yeah.
now NC is pushing Kobe as well. Full force. We got one heavy going upstairs. Two heavies. That's actually Chili Pili is there watching. We got
Very
one
good kill.
flank from Denk Mims, takes down Pierre, and Urswag there comes on the flank again. Jadix is the only one left there. Takes a heavy there. Nice kill. Cobra is left alone. Gets taken out. Light Assault's having a very nice rotation there. I've taken down 3 people in a matter than 10 seconds. Very impressive. From
VS is having a very good run here into the L, in general into the match. Yes, they lost at some point the control of the point, control of the L. Now they just have a very good run. Let's see how the NC, the Frenchies, are trying to repush, because right now it's just very good hold on the L shape for
very nice hold
VS.
indeed.
And can be really hard to break that kind of hold, because if you're not really prepared to break it, you will not find any solution in game.
Absolutely. While
Oh,
Jade pushes
Marcassin.
Marcassin, that goes down.
Jade was
got-
so low, so really important that he wins this 1v1. Spaceman here drops onto Earthstrike. Take it on Earthstrike, but we do have Nalo with the revenge. Nalo would fold quite low, pops the medkit. Unfortunately, it's not enough. In the meantime, we do have more NC trying to push inside the L shape. Unfortunately, they are getting rebooted by the VS, so
The
yeah,
light
VS
assault
still
starts
well in
coming out
control.
there.
And we are approaching the 30-second mark till VS can cap the base.
So NC has the L shape right now, but VS seems to still have the upper hand when it comes to engagements. The LAs on VS side are just very much doing a nice job there, rotating and just surviving if they're getting flanked or overrun, which is a very, very nice thing you need to get when you're playing LA. Your survival is very important there, even more on Paris.
On Paris
said,
having the upper hand, on Paris having the upper hand as an LA, does grant your team some flanking option to the balcony, a spotting option as well. When the enemy forces are trying to come back into the L, you can flank, spot them, and just play accordingly.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, nobody
So
saw
now we have Anulos
Anulos
and
here.
Marcassin both on the roof. Are they going to try something? The double LAs on VS side, no,
Jade.
they're there. While Jade goes down,
Off timing for Jade here.
they're pushing on point. Everybody's on point for NC, actually.
Yeah, the sad part is that they gave a lot of their life to play for the point. Spaceman with a triple kill, a quadruple kill even, and they will give 9 points by the cap, plus 4 extra points by all the life that they wasted basically to try and contest the point. Yeah, so that was definitely not a worth it move from one RPC.
When you need to push point and just leave it be, and that time was not the time to push it.
Yeah,
But
I
now
think
they're coming back on the L shape, and the AVS wasn't expecting that. As far as I can tell, they're taking lots of trades there. Nice push from NC actually. But VS has the point, so
yeah, NC can still recapture it, but it's not really likely that they will recapture it, just because it's so back and forth, and VS can take back the control of the game anytime soon. Jade is playing a bit isolated. He's here on the roof, doesn't get any helps. Anulos managed to take down the 1v1 with a slither of HP.
There indeed. And now Chili Philly just goes directly straight into those two LAs. It
goes for feed.
Well, obviously.
Just go to feed the LA of one RPC. Spaceman goes down, so NC back in control of the L shape.
Now we have again the double LAs of VS coming back on the L shape. Are they trying to do something before killing Anulos? I'm wondering. Now they're being spotted. Anulos is low. Chili Philly wanting to push him. Doesn't see the other lay on his back. What enough timing. Good call from Marcassin coming a little bit later. And now the two lays have been taken out. Nice kill from Anulos. See how the LA fights are just so dominating on the mood, the overall fights of the game there. Depending on who wins that, you can see clearly then who does have the team advantage right after it.
Yeah, really, like, for now it's just the NCLAs controlling the game, controlling the roof at least. Therefore, you have less potential to drop and flank for the VS, and you lost the control of the L shape for the VS as well. So right now, Chili and Jade just need to be playing a lot more conservative and just play a bit more together, because they are lacking that duo here. Chili goes down. Jade was taking a 1v1 very strangely onto the balcony. Doesn't really get anything done by doing it.
So that shot there? That was a nice shot from Eek on the Boulder side, taking out an LA. Pretty impressive there, an LA on the move. Quite an unstable target, if I can say so. We got Pierre moving in, taking out JDX. At least that's a trade. We got that VS pushing now. the
Yeah.
L shape.
Big playing the ball, being uncontested, really important to be able to click the heads when times really matter. And thanks to those kind of crucial kills here, it just allow his team to come back into the game, come back into the L shape, recapture a bit the point, which I would give it to the NC. They managed to put some time bank onto the point, at least 1 minute and 15 seconds. So it's quite good, but they need to be a lot more consistent and stay alive a lot more to have an hope to recapture the base back.
Absolutely. I'm not really sure the bolt is actually so much important in that situation. It does seem like there's quite a gap between in the engagements before and after that he took the bolt. I think he switched, right? Tell me if
No,
I'm wrong.
he has playing the bolt since the get-go.
Oh man. Oh well, I wasn't really focused then.
He was not. His job was not really noticeable because most of the action was being played inside the L shape. But he was the one contesting the point, protecting the
He
point.
stood outside most of the time. Yes.
Yeah, that's the job. That's one of the job of the bolt. Beautiful engagement here from Anulos and Marcassin as the LA. Marcassin unfortunately goes down on the balcony. But Pierre, trying to flank, face dank memes, got clapped.
Absolutely.
And,
it's a bit sad. Marcassin had enough timing there. It was a bit too early to push.
Oh, dank meme. Speaking of timing, dank memes taking down from behind by Urstrike, and now onto Nest. There is strictly no one to counter the heavies that are pushing right now for one RPC. So 3 minutes left and 30 seconds. There is enough time to cap the base still for the NC and have that plus 18 points added to your score.
And that should get one RPC back to the track if they can manage to do this.
Yes, indeed. So there is one task that VS needs to do, is just prevent that from happening. Very good kill here from Jade onto Marcassin. Anulos unfortunately jumped down onto help inside the L shape here. Jade goes down to Anulos. So in terms of
very aggressive to get taken out.
Yeah.
Didn't saw the reinforcements coming there. As Anulos goes down thanks to Nitrous, who saw that little push coming.
And now you do have Marcassin all alone, isolated as an LA in front of Chili Philly and Jade, so it's gonna be a very bad time for the NCLA Marcassin.
I don't see
staying on the ground in front of Nitrous here, and unfortunately it doesn't go well for him. Oh, Philly under pressure.
Ooh, this guy's get taken out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I must say, the LA duels is really a back and forth game there. Both teams are doing a nice job on the LA side. What do you think about it?
I feel like Anulos is doing quite a good job here, sitting on a +4 net score. Marcassin not quite, to be honest. But
do you think he does have the bad trade of it?
Probably, he maybe doesn't get any kills or something like this, but we've seen Anulos being a lot more dominant compared to Marcassin. And I think it goes both ways as well for the VS, where you have Jade a bit more dominant compared to Chile. But
yes.
Other than that, yes, it is quite a good matchup between the two LAs.
Yeah, two teams are
off
just
timing.
doing a nice job there. Indeed.
Such
and
enough
VS
timing
at the
from
point
Philly.
For a time. Mance is trying to push in with Cobra, getting the ball there. Nice pick. Cobra is still there alive, trying to get the point. Marcassin dropped on it. Not really your job.
I think like NC are still nourishing the hope of capturing the base. Unfortunately, they don't have enough time. We have less than a minute, and there is less than a minute and 30 seconds remaining into the base timer. So at least for that round, NC will not cap the base, unfortunately. So VS will just have a nice and comfortable 20 points, around a 20-point gap. So
we had a nice fight here by the NC on the L shape. Marcassin is not predominant on the air fight, but one thing is that he does help his heavies quite a lot there.
Yep.
I think he tries to
It goes
focus on
down.
helping the heavies, while Anulus is really focusing on the double LAs of VS. And you
Yep.
can say the same on the other side. I think it's pretty much the actual same strategies between those two teams on the LA.
Yes, indeed.
Less than a minute
Philly,
there.
yeah, less than a minute, less than 5 seconds to be honest.
Ooh.
So very, very soon we're gonna have the end of the
That is
the
half time,
round.
guys. Half time.
and yeah, there we have it. Half time, and let's have a look at the score a bit because it
Let's
is
look
quite
at
an
it.
interesting game. It is closer than I was expecting, to be honest.
Absolutely. RPC doing a nice
Um,
job.
I think yeah, one RPC is doing quite good onto Paris, even though yeah, you do have Nalo playing basically all alone for the heavies. Your strike is doing some jobs here and there, but Pierre is nowhere to be found. Cobra is a bit shy as well. Doesn't really have a high net score. Is sitting on a -3, but yeah, I didn't really see Cobra impacting the game that much compared to what Urstrike is doing.
I think he was much focusing on point there. Cobra
Probably,
was
yeah.
really much the one that went automatically on point, trying to flip it, which is not something you should focus on Paris. Point just comes naturally. You
Yep.
don't have to fight for it most of the time. And if you
In
fight
6v6
for it, there's a problem.
in general, the points don't come like you don't focus on the point. Like
Yes.
you focus on getting kill, and then you will have the points eventually. But
What do you
yeah,
see on the AF side? Let's pick.
I think we were talking a bit about Jade and Philly, so I think pretty much covered up the subject. But yeah, I think Ick definitely played the points here. Does get a lot of damage assist. Really important to get those damage assist, and by the amount of damage assist on pretty much everyone in the team except Philly, they are all on double digit, which means that there is a lot of crossfire for
Yes.
for the Doesn't Fallen Friend. So does mean that there is a better cohesion, better movement as a team, better awareness on where your enemy is and where your friendly are. Because if you can't quite align those two properly, you don't really get crossfire efficiently. And I think on the next round, Ick is still going to play the bolter, still going to play the points, because he has an amazing position right on the big tree next to the point. He can sit on the eye shape, can move on to the chevron as well, right onto the roof to help his LA. So I would give Jaden Philly will have an easier time on the roof, given they can play with the help of Hick as the bolter. But the rest has the heavy assault. Very good sign that all the heavy assault in DAF that have played inside the L shape for quite a while are in positive. That it is a very good sign for Doesn't Fallen Friend for them. Very good indicator on the probability for them to win.
It's a good analysis, I think, and something worth mentioning is that DAF are at their worst side on the Bolter and LA game.
Oh yes,
So
yes.
now we need to see, is one RPC going to be able to, at the same time, take back the points they lost, and try to stop DAF on, rolling them, because they will be on their better side, and that's I'm pretty curious about it.
I think we
we'll
could.
see.
I think we could really have like either a balance, kind of same round that we just had, or we can have a Blink versus Lefo, where
Yeah,
Blink
that's
totally crumbled,
Absolutely.
kind of round. And yeah, we could have technically one RPC crumbling under pressure and not having that LA control, because you have the strong side for the bolt. So yeah,
It's going to be very important
could be
for the
50-50.
two NCLAs to be able to win consistently those air engagements, and that's not going to be an easy thing to do. They need to, because there's a bolt on the other side, and if you don't focus him and if you just leave him be on this side of the map, he will give you such an hard time getting the points. And the one RPC seems to want that point and those caps going. That's going to be a problem for them, absolutely.
Yes, indeed, as we are waiting for the call of the referee for when we are going to restart the match. Yeah, second half should be interesting. Could go either way, I think. But I would give the cap for Doesn't Fall in Friend, just because you have that big tree right into the middle where the bolt can sit uncloaked while still contesting the points, unchallenged, and you can also sit onto the chevron, onto the I shape, to help his LA, which I think the LAs of Doesn't Fall in Friend better know it, that you can have that bolter on a very strong position.
Yes, one RPC is basically on an edge right now. They need to really strongly win that first engagement and really strongly try to push this spawn camp. Otherwise, they're just going to be overrun all the time by the bolter pressure and the LAs just going ham, because they know that the NC LAs, Marcus and Daniels, will be trying to get that bolter, and that's an advantage for them because they can just wait for that move and then counter it pretty easily, while in the meantime the heavies on the DAF side are basically more consistently winning those team fights. So I don't see a lot of options there for one RPC, but to have a strong opening and have Nailo just being able to get those crucial kills.
Strangely enough, Nailo only on a +4. Yeah,
it's
he has a good game.
As a lonely HI to just carry your team on your shoulders.
Yeah. Might feel a bit lonely with Anulos as well. Quite a good performance from Anulos. Was not really expecting this, but yeah, Anulos definitely stepping up to the role of LA. I know as well that Marcasai might probably be their main LA for one RPC, but Anulos definitely playing really good here. But yeah, I quite
is much the flex one.
Yeah.
Anulus is well, maybe some of you viewers know him because one RPC is historically a team that was pretty well known on the 12v12 format, and I think Anulus was playing already Light Assault. Well, at least online.
I don't remember one RPC playing like the exact lineup, but yeah, it's really good to see other Frenchies playing the format. They decided to go a bit like Vodi last year. Okay, we're gonna do as our team, not really try to form any alliance. So yeah, props to them. They decided to go full one RPC. They could have joined an alliance with very strong French players, but yeah, here they are, and they are still having an. I would not say amazing, because it would be amazing if they were to win, but they have a proper match. Let's put it that way. They have a proper match.
Definitely.
For people that were well known in 12v12, they are known in the lane smash also scene, but just playing lane smash 12v12 is strictly different than playing 6v6, and it's another mentality, another meta, other skills to know as well. So yeah, it's quite different, and seems like they can adapt, but they are not on their favorite game mode, I would say.
Yes, we will see what's going on the second side, as we're all eager to see what's up there. I'm definitely curious on what's going to happen there. I'm wondering what are going to be their approach. What would you do? Were you the captain of one RPC? What will be your approach on the opening? What would you get your guys there first, what would you do?
I think by the score being so close, I would just focus on
Okay, guys,
playing
we will
pretty
be
much
going
the same
next
way.
tick on 0. That is in 1 minute 23 seconds. 1 minute and 21 seconds now.
So
Nice.
so yeah, I would play pretty much the same way, but I would try to put the emphasis on having some flankers going around the V shape, keeping that bolter in check. One of the LA need to annoy the
1
shit
minute
out
till second
of
half
the
start.
bolter, because you can't quite let Ick just sitting around contesting the point. But yeah, it's going to be really difficult because I think that DAS and Fallen Friend are a tad bit better compared to one RPC in skill wise. So yeah,
To be
it is a
expected,
tricky
yes.
match. It is a tricky match. They need to play just like they played in the first round, but
30
they
seconds.
need to step up a bit the level of play if they really want to take the win in this round.
20 seconds.
I do agree. While we are waiting almost 15 seconds to the start, as we're all eager to see what's going to happen there.
One
8,
thing that it
7,
is quite
6,
interesting
5, 4,
is
3,
when one RPC
2,
was about to
1,
cap,
begin.
was relatively close to cap, they were looking to close a 20-point gap. At the end of the first round, we are on a 29-point gap. So definitely the gap has widened a bit more
Absolutely.
in the last minute of the
there
of the
I
second
can
round,
see
for
a
the
first
first round.
difference on the one RPC roster. We got Pierre going on the bolter side, so we got the bolter reach now.
And it
One
was already
multiple
taking his 1v1 here, takes down Hick, who was watching the alleyway. Nitrous is not quite aware that he's pretty much surrounded here. Chili Philly is still looking to get some more kills, and Nitrous stayed alive. The hero strike
And
is
that
down,
was such a nice
and
play.
yeah,
Nitrous
somehow
just giving time to the other boys to just go around and try to get that LA,
yeah.
who basically did what he needed to do, which was to retreat, but everybody was expecting it. And Nitrous, by staying alive, just gave
He just
time.
stalled. He just stalled the team fight. Stole the team fight, waiting for reinforcement, waiting for Philly for Chile to come and reinforce, kill the LA, and now that was a very good start from DAF here. Even though here a bit more pressure from
As well,
Marcassin. Marcassin goes
tried
down.
to get the last hit, but gets taken out.
Chasing is never a good idea. Pierre goes
No.
down, just as he should on the tree, and yeah, pretty much the L shape belongs to VS.
Ooh, and we got a V1 there.
It is quite nasty.
I don't know if it was if it was for his friendly or not going to be a good impact.
That's
on the,
not the
one
V5.
overall.
They are not on top of the V meta. V5 the best V you can do.
Speaking, dank memes there on the balcony. Nice push.
Oh,
But
Nado from
obviously there
behind.
is the other LA is pushing down. Marcassin can he get the kill? Yes, he can. But that was a nice trade here for one RPC.
Yeah,
A bit
definitely.
messy. Didn't understood everything, but a good trade, I'd say. And now one RPC is trying to get the point back.
Yeah, they can take back the point. VS had a very good start, but look at Hick. He's playing onto the point, being uncloaked, contesting the point. Point still belongs to the NC. Pierre trying to fight against Hick. Bolter fight around the tree. Can Hick get some help? Pierre, bit under trouble. What is this fight?
He was basically running like a chicken without any head.
Look like a disabled fight, you know? No, just kidding. Reference to, I think it's South Park. Not quite sure. Yeah.
We got the revs there. As VS is slowly taking the edge there on the match.
Flank
One
from V.
RPC just can't find the weakness there, as everybody is just falling apart. And one RPC can get one trade there, one kill here. It's just not enough. The LA fights are not going well there. Bolter just can't do anything, and the heavies are consistently getting taken down.
Yep.
So not a good time there for one RPC. Pierre is trying to get on the tree there. Let's see what he's doing.
24 seconds, still cap. Pierre trying to contest a bit more. Chili goes down.
Nice kill there.
Very nice kill. Marcassin will jump right onto Jade. Does get the kill. Anulus was a bit more passive, just providing some crossfire if Jade was a bit close to the edge. Spaceman under pressure, right onto the point. NC being able to flip the point quite a bit. Cobra playing the point. Oh, there is Hig! Hig from behind onto Cobra! Does get the kill, does get the assist on Nitrous, and there is the cap from Doesn't Fallen Friend.
The dreaded cap taken from the DAF. Nothing that the one RPC could do there. It was inevitable, unfortunately for them.
I feel by the start that Doesn't Fallen Friend had, it was inevitable. Berserk dropping onto Nitrous, very good kill here. Nalo pushing into the eye shape, getting killed by the bolter here.
Nice, nice turn, I'd say. Denk means can he get? Yes, he gets Cobra. Anulus gets one light assault at least.
This is desperate move here from Marcassin, unfortunately. Just desperate to get a single kill, single in the exchange. But he was basically running to suicide.
I think he knew. He just, I don't know, maybe he knew that. He was just trying to do something, give time for his teammates. It was a bit too late though. Off timing was unforgiving.
Yeah, we had a flank onto Chevron. Jade playing onto Chevron here.
Black and kill. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
You would have liked that. I know you like those.
Oh my god. Chili and Jade just totally ignoring the L shape, playing onto the I shape and Chevron. Just annoying the bolter. Annoying Pierre.
While Nitrous is going on the balcony here with Hick and Spaceman trying to get a hold over there. One RPC is going to try to push there. Cobra is down already. There is only two
Marcassin! That turn from Hick.
Getting taken out. There's only Nalo left. He gets taken out as well, obviously. Very nice reaction from VS. Slowly taken out. One people at a time. One RPC.
Yeah. It was a very good drop for Marcassin. It just was a bit unfortunate that he didn't spot the bolter onto the balcony.
But he gets the revenge there.
Look at the positioning of Spaceman inside the L shape around around Nest. Such a cheeky spot. Nalo doesn't even know.
That's so nasty.
Oh my god.
It will work just one time. But that was this one time. And
that was this one time he got 2 kills on it. Or 1 kill, 1 assist.
Let's see what can they do.
Anulus and Marcassin trying to go back on top of the roof. Does take down Chili. Jade is inside. Anulus will drop down. We have Nitrous pushing upstairs. Does take down Anulus back onto the balcony. Try to check out for some LAs. Can he take down Marcassin? Yes, he does.
So now there's NC on the L shape. We got Urswag, Nalo there. Trying to stay there, trying to defend that place. We got the bolter not too far on point.
Pierre already under pressure.
You can see the VSLAs are so impressive there on their positioning. They're just going all the way around like predators, just trying to get those kills on point. Because NC is basically throwing themselves on point, and the LAs can just kill those guys so easily.
Oh my god, Spaceman! How can you do it? This is nasty! Can he get a kill? No, unfortunately. Tried to stay alive for quite a while, thanks to a lot of jiggle and medkits.
We had very nice timing from Chili Philly, pushing as soon as the conch detonated, but the NC saw that coming, and they just retreated on time. And now we got a big fight on Kirby. NC getting the team fight on their side there, pushing out VS from the L shape.
Oh, Marcassin goes down onto the point. Spaceman under trouble. Being, we do have the revenge from Earthrack. And
now we got a
definitely-
defensive position from the NC on the L
Yeah.
shape.
it's a
Well,
bit more back and
the
forth
Lions
compared
are
to the opening now. NC a lot more into the L. And VS struggling a bit more. Nalo, very good move here onto Spaceman. Very good drop from Nalo. Can he take down Nitrous? Yes, he does. No, it doesn't.
In the meanwhile,
You just
the
have
PS
Cobra
Lions
waiting
gets
for-
their
Oh.
fights going on, and they just can drop on balcony, taking out the rest of the NC there.
Kind of a missed opportunity here for the NC to keep the L control. Nalo, very good move, was trying to take down Nitrous, but Cobra was not listening to the call and basically ignore Nitrous, who just run past him.
As we're just seeing, a careful approach from VS on the L shape. The LA fight is going on the NC side, at least for now. It's basically a trade back and forth. Jadex going back on the roof. There's two Alex there waiting for him. Can he get a kill? No, they cannot. Gets
It's a
taken out
really
by
tricky
Nanos.
situation here, trying to re-push on
Oh.
that angle,
Did
knowing
you
that
see
the
that?
LAs have the upper hands because they
They-
have the glitch.
Yeah, they knew that Nulos and Marcassin would push on the balcony. They just waited one on each door, and one.
It is
get,
just
and one
communication.
kill.
I think it is just communication. It's so telegraphed that as soon as you get the 1v1 matchup on the LA matchup enough in your favor, the LA will tends to drop, and I think it is just good communication from Jade. Okay, I'm dead. Watch out for the two LAs. They might be dropping anytime soon.
And so they did.
The heavies were just waiting for them to drop and punish them, basically. So that was a 2-for-1 trade.
Well, we have the NC coming back on the L shape, taking it back, and now they're on the defensive posture as Dazenfall is pushing on the V shape building. Lots of them, 3 heavies going V shape, while the rest of the people are staying on the I shape there. Very interesting. Let's see what do they do. Are they going to try to get the bolter on the side?
Interesting angles to take down Nalo here, playing around the tree, arrange the boxes.
And the one
Oh my
RPC
God.
are just pushing
They
out
are
of the
feeding
building.
in them. They are just feeding in them. Like, come on, just have a plan.
I mean,
they're
they-
just
they
running-
have the L shape. They
come
did
and kill
not
me.
have to get it, go outside. And they just did. So obviously we had VS waiting for that push.
How
Didn't
the
go
he-
as planned for
yeah.
the NC, unfortunately.
I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit upset on that engagement from one NPC because they're just trickling. They saw the rotation, they saw the big push of 4 people, and just trickling in one by one into that 4 people push.
While they could have waited on the L shape
So-
defensively.
Yeah, it just
it's a
gave
bit
so
weird,
much
yeah.
more score. Yeah.
That's something you would expect from a team that does have the L shape. You don't abandon it so easily.
No, you don't.
not
You
under
don't.
those
You are in the L
circumstances.
shape. Don't waste it. That's the most powerful position that you can have on Paris.
Even more when you don't even play the point anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the VS haven't pushed it. So now we have the NC back on the L shape. Let's see if they try to keep it this time or
Now
will they
we're
try
just
to push
fighting
the
for
shape?
by what margin are we going to win for Dozen for entrance?
Yeah.
Not like it's not really likely that we will have a. Oh no, never mind. I think one RPC is in a group of 6, so we could still have a tie. 3 win, 3 lose. I don't know.
Oh, we got
Yeah.
Cobra
Those
dropping on Jadex.
go for the kill on Jade. I think he was barely still in the air while he
Barely
was
in the
shooting.
air, yeah.
Barely in the air. Jade
Yeah,
couldn't
Jade
really
saw
do
that.
anything.
Jade saw that. He's not happy with it, obviously. I'm not
Nope.
sure if he was still in the air or not. Obviously, there's the lag for us, so we don't see very well. It could have been very much a kill on the ground there.
I feel like it shouldn't be authorized, and I'm not the one doing the rules here. It shouldn't be authorized to just willingly jump out of the boundary of the map.
That's something I tend to agree with you.
Like, Jade falling down is just a mistake from the light assault coming from the roof, jumping on the bat texture and sliding to out of the boundary. But it was more like Cobra jumping willingly to chase down the kill. It was kind of strange situation here. It's a bit of a gray area, I would say, in those kind of engagement. But yeah, it does happen.
Not that it matters so much on that match, but yeah, on a more close one, that could definitely flat up people.
Yeah. So less than a minute remaining in not that close of a game. I think we still had a good performance from 1RPC. They just played like they played the first round. They didn't do a BLNG whatsoever. So yeah, no, that was quite a good performance. Even though in the end that's quite a tough loss for 1RPC 100 by approximately
one,
70 points.
Expected loss. They did a very nice first round. I'd say 1RPC just were very good on that first round. They managed to have a pretty equal match, I'd say, even though Dazenfall was obviously on top of it. But the second one was just them troubling. As we said, it could have been either that way or them coming back, and them coming back was
Match over.
not going to happen, I think.
And there we go. Match is over. We'll have a very small debrief on the score, and we are going to send off that match very quickly because there is Galos waiting to take back the control of the stream. So yeah, I think we just had a very good performance on the LA side for 1RPC, and I think it just did allow them to stay afloat in this game, to stay relatively close and have still a good game. Other than that, Pierre switching off to the Bolt didn't work. He switched on the Bolt just to contest a bit more the point, to contest a bit more Hick. Didn't work at all. Hick has an amazing had an amazing game, but other than that, I'm quite sad for the heavies. Cobra, Urstrak, and even Nalo didn't really had an amazing second round.
I mean, yes, the switching one heavy for a bolter was kind of a heavy decision there, because Pierre, even though he was feeding on the first round, he was there taking bullets.
He was,
Nalo to get frags. And now that you got him on bolter side, there's less people fighting on the L shape, and you were already losing those 1v1s and 2v2s. So yeah, quite kind of a heavy decision. A bit hard, I'd say. But I can understand why you would want to not let the enemy bolter have its things on his own.
Yeah, it's true. And on the other side, we just had Chili Philly on a -6, just getting, I would say, getting the wrong hand on some trades here and there with Jade. But yeah, very good duo in terms of LA on both sides, Marcassin and Anulos, and Jade and Chili Philly. But yeah, the rest of Dazenfall and Friend was just better.
Yeah,
better bolts, better
heavies.
heavies.
So much on top there.
And that's it.
Not much else to say, indeed.
Yep. Anything that you would like to add before we send off the stream?
Not really. Was a nice match. Always a pleasure to cast with you.
Always. And there we have it. End of the stream, end of this match, and that will be the end for me as well, at least for today. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm on the opening match of tomorrow. If I recall correctly, that's 19 UTC, but you will have the post of the schedule right on social media. So don't forget to follow the Twitter account. And yeah, we still have 2 matches today, which I think both of them are casted by Galos and Billy. So yeah, we are going to send off that stream and see you later for more PlanetSide. Goodbye.